You know how every great idea starts with something going horribly wrong? We had a little incident that reminded us why lawn darts are banned, and I decided it was time for us to rebuild the removable head tracking system. Again, this is the version 3. Sleeker, cooler, easier to swap between vehicles, and hopefully less likely to become a projectile. Let's build the V3. The first version of the V3 pod was all TPU, flexible, forgiving, and theoretically perfect, except I forgot to dry the filament. So instead of one clean print, I got a lot of stringy iterations. The idea itself was solid though. Print the pod slightly undersized with the O3 VTX and the 2 cooling fans wedge in tight, and it worked, but not for very long. Everything kept pushing back out like it was trying to escape from the build. I wrestled with different print settings and even tried to reduce the travel to get rid of the stringing, but nothing seemed to work. I even tried little rubber bands to keep everything from popping out, engineering at its finest. The one part that did shine was the TPU antenna holder. It was flexible, forgiving, and it understood my pain. But after 3 attempts and a mountain of stringy mess, I admitted defeat. TPU was great in theory, but terrible when soggy. So back to the basics. PLA. No flexibility, no excuses, and every millimeter had to be right. I added in screw holes so the fans in the O3 could bolt directly to the pod. It was clean, solid, and mechanical. The first print was close, and I even left room for the USB-C and the SD card, but I totally forgot about the bind pin and the indicator LED, naturally. A few tweaks later, I lowered the walls and added channels for airflow, and it started looking actually pretty good. The TPU antenna mount? Still great. I literally soldered off the broken print and glued it onto the new one. The final version had 2 5-volt Raspberry Pi fans with built-in heat sinks, twice the airflow, half the drama. This next part, the under VTX pod, had to be PLA. It's the backbone. It powers the system and routes the servo signals, so everything depends on it. In older versions I used standard servo plugs, and they worked fine, but they were massive, so this time I tried 2 3-pin JST connectors. Compact, efficient, and elegant, and completely misaligned. Every time I tried to plug the VTX assembly in, something flexed or cracked or tried to escape orbit, so I combined them into a single 6-pin connector. It felt like destiny, strong and simple, one satisfying click, and it connects. Sometimes the best designs are just fewer, better parts. The mount itself is simple, it just needs to hold everything steady. I reused the old XT60 tolerances and added clearance for the new connector, and made the housing deep enough that everything sits perfectly flush. It's one of those designs that's so simple, it feels like it always should have been that way. Oh, and the camera pod didn't change a thing. It already worked perfectly in version 2, so I just printed it in green to match. Functionally identical, but way cooler, and that's what we call engineer's progress. Once everything was printed and looking really nice, I realized a new problem. None of this fit in the rustler. The XT60 stuck out too far and the chassis had weird shapes. I needed a mount that latched onto the battery connector and held the camera and VTX side by side, and was also easy to remove. After a few iterations, I figured it out. The new design used the same pins that normally secure the battery bar, except now they lock the entire system in place. Swapping batteries feels just like before, except this time there's a literal robot head riding shotgun. For the final aesthetic touch, I went with a clear rustler shell. I cut out the windshield and the side windows for an unobstructed FPV view, because honestly it's way cooler seeing the world directly. Plus, you can still see all the electronics doing their thing inside, and it's like a little see-through window to a spaceship, and I think it's really cool to see everything in action. The last step was power. I didn't want any extra wires or switches, so I tapped into the balance port on the main battery. It feeds straight into the Maytech UBEC Duo, meaning when I plug in the main pack, everything powers up automatically. No switches, no clutter, no extra wires, just plug and go. So with everything working on the bench, my wife and I took the car out to the backyard to see how it really worked. Testing.
He's rigging the car to win the race. Illegally.
Look around, I could see out the window. I didn't cut out that window yet. I will at some point. Okay. I'm getting, let's see, the left and right is being annoying. Again, I can look up and down, which is cool to see the tires move. For whatever reason, left to right is, oh, now it worked. So it snapped this way, actually. Up and down is fine.
Making the squirrels run. Holy buckets.
I can look down and see into like the wheel wells. Ready to see how the fan's doing? Oh yeah, there it is. Doing well.
The dog's going crazy.
Check out old stump. Yep. Wow.
Don't show off our stump. Oh, off-roading. There was a stick. It's picking up speed.
Ew.
The dog's still going crazy.
The camera just snapped to looking. Oh, that left right is sometimes just a real nuisance. I'm guessing when I hit these bumps, it like slightly moves that little pin connector. Because right now I can't look left and right, but I can look up and down.
Shouldn't have gone by this thumb.
I shouldn't have.
Oh.
A little slippery there. All right, we're back to looking straight. Oh, now we're turned.
I think this is a good time to talk about the Doppler effect.
Yeah. As long as it keeps looking straight, I can go just fine.
Just run into the fence. Stick pile.
It is cool. I can see on my transmitter.
Make it nod again.
Wait, if I...
All
right, before I put the lid on, it is working.
Allegedly.
Not even allegedly, it just is working. I think I need more
high-tech stuff here.
Yeah, I need more robust pins in this connector.
Got a bunch of leaves stuck in its booty.
Is where?
In its booty.
Yeah. I'll have to just make do.
What do you call car toilet paper?
What do I call car toilet paper?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you call car toilet paper? Did you not know? Like, shoot, I just hope he knew this joke, because this is
You
going to
normally
be
come up with something.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'm really enjoying just the drive over here. Let's see.
You
I'll
kind of was stuck
I'll
in
look
the
over at
leaves.
us. Can you see the camera? What's up?
Do it again.
What's up? See, oh yeah, we got some leafage here.
You got a lot of leaves.
Yes. What's up? All right, I'm gonna do it.
So many leaves.
What do you mean? I don't see nothing. Nothing's in the front here.
There's so many leaves in the back driver's side tire.
I'm gonna do an experiment where I go faster, which I'm expecting the pin for the left-right to kind of crap out, and I won't be able to turn. So right now I can. I'm just fine. But if I go faster, still look. Still fine for now. Oh, there. Yeah, there he goes. Now I can't look left or right. And there's must be a sticker or leaf. Oh, now I can. Nope, I can just look up and down.
Flying blind. Whoa.
I'm looking straight at you.
Ew.
All right. Awesome. So as you probably heard from the backdoor Maiden drive, there was an issue with the 6-pin connector that got signals from the EP2 to our head tracking system. So all I had to do was take everything apart and re-glue the pins in so that they will align with the female side, and therefore I could get some clean signal back and forth. Then I changed from the off-roading tires to the road slicks because I really wanted to see how this thing performed on a little bit more paved situations. Let's get a little like this. So looking straight up. Off for a little drive here. I think I fixed the pin connector issue, which was just the little pins were not connecting up quite right. Your car doors slam. Always make sure to look both ways. Let's see, I think. Oh yeah, give it some gas. Eyes on the road, 10 and 2. Let's see what's over this way. Bench. Yeah. Let's see, if I go this way, gotta find some more paths to go on. A little wiggly this way. There we go. Make sure there's nothing. There's that car, but that car was there. Let's see, do a little U-turn here. You're driving in my car. You're driving in my car. Ooh, is this a path? Yeah. I don't know what the range is on this, but I guess we can test. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, okay, go across this. Can we cycle back to the path on the other side? Yes, okay, we got a little circuit. This is just so slick to just keep looking. Now, imagine this. Down here where I'm looking, a lot of empty space is my number 3, because that's the car I am. A little voltage reader to tell me how much battery I got left, and maybe some indicators, you know, maybe a turd signal, maybe some other things. But look at all the space we got directly below. Like, that's a good amount of space. Also, it's protected in the wheel wells. So, you know, there's some space for some fun stuff. Let's see if I can circle all the way around. That'd be real cool. Splitting the line, let's go on this side. I want to get on that path that was over here. Uh-oh. We're out of range of the, not of the head tracker, but of the car itself. It's right across these trees, so I'm gonna go grab it real quick. Okay, so if I do that circuit, I've just got to cut in front of these trees instead of going behind it, which is, I guess, reasonable, but we can keep bashing around. I do like how the head tracker had range because it's ELRS. The car lost connection because it's not ELRS, which that's totally something I could add into this car as a probably 8-channel receiver because it's all just PWM channels. But imagine just looking down like, oh, voltage is getting low. Maybe I should slow down. Oh, big drift. Got my road slicks on, so it was a little too much action. Yeah. Also, see my antenna? Normally there's a little blue antenna that sticks up kind of where this camera is. I should move that wire. But right now I lost that little cable, so I just taped it down. So I'm actually probably losing a good amount of range because of that tape job. So that could be a reason for our woes here. We're going 5 minutes. Let's just... I can't go that way too far, but I can go this way. This is like when Francesco Bernoulli won the off-road spot and lost a bunch of time to Lightning McQueen. Got a similar situation here. Got my road tires. I should probably bring it in to change batteries here, so I can take this corner a little bit better. Wow. Let's see. Keep your eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Just scanning. Check the blind spots. Look at that. Get some gas next to me. Look at that. And boop. There's the camera. All right, one more battery. That's a quick swap. Push a little more down. Yes, perfect. Okay, still recording. creep our way through here. Oh yeah. Always make sure to look both ways. Oop, overshot it. It is so smooth when we're on the road here, or the path, I should say. Dude. Don't want to get, off-roading. The road slicks. There we go. Warm them up a little bit. Let's see, where I'm looking a little bit that way. So let me just reset. So now I've always got that little driver's side view. Give her the gas. I wonder if, because I got other stuff plugged in, I don't get the same voltage to the car? Is that a thing? Ooh, almost popped that. Go this way a little bit. Let's just see what we got over here. I really wish I could loop all the way around behind those trees. I'm guessing if I change to an express LRS receiver or a transmitter, I could totally get probably all the way across this field, no problem. But yeah, so the this head tracker isn't obviously just for cars. It's just been really windy, and I mean, today it's really nice out, but I've got other things going on, so I don't have the time to fly. But I made this so that I could easily swap between cars or planes or whatever vehicle needs a head tracking system. I could easily just swap it in and go. And it's nice to test this. Oh, maybe I go this way. It's nice to test it when there's very little chance of it, you know, turning into a lawn dart. Okay, I'm going far, but I don't want to go that far. Ooh, RF signal critical. So the head tracker is getting low, I think. Let's go backwards around this loop. So yeah, it's so far working really well. There's a couple more upgrades and updates I want to do in the meantime, but it's so cool. And I love how much space there is. I could probably cut that off. I love how much space there is and how that the center of gravity isn't like the be-all end-all. Or, you know, like I can add more cool stuff here and make it built well and built to handle like car stuff. So if you're like, oh no, is he switching to RC everything? No, I'm exercising the RC in Inverted Aviators RC. Especially since we've had these cars, we got them right before COVID, and we haven't done anything with them on the channel yet, just because they're fun. But we've primarily done plane stuff. So we are, expanding into new areas and different fun things. Is there a way to get onto the road without just being down a curb? I guess I can just go slow and look. I need one of those little walkway. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's get out here. Crosswalk, of course, look both ways. There's nobody here. See, that engine's just kind of creaking on me. I also have to cut out that window. I figured it'd be blocked, so like I couldn't see as well as this window, but I can actually see around this head tracker, or the VTX, pretty well. I can see back, there's my antennas down. I'm not using the TPU antenna. See, I also got to get this wire out of the way. Not that it's really doing much, but if I could just move it. Where even is it? Oh, it's just coming from this side. Yeah, I got to loop that around better. But just doing that sort of fun little tweaks I really like. Or heck, adding a little horn. Oh, meep, meep. This is also on a Saturday, and this video comes out tomorrow, and this is the first test, or I guess it's second test, but you get the idea, is that we had to do it pretty much live since it took a lot longer to design this part. Like the big green part, right? That green part, and that, and you can see you can still get to like the SD card and the USB-C. You get everything, so it all worked really well, and it just took a little extra design time. So the video you're seeing tomorrow has been edited in less than a day. So if it's horrible, make sure to like and subscribe to reinforce that you like it. But I don't know, it's part of the fun. See, is that a person? No, fire hydrant. What is that? Is that somebody's? What's up? No, it's just a sweatshirt. I could totally rip around on that wood chips a little bit more, but I got my road slicks on, so I'm just trying to show off how smooth it is. Heck, let's go this way. I've also got the big bore shocks. I could probably go into in-depth detail about all the different mods and stuff that we've already done, because all this green plastic isn't stock. It's the hardened plastic that we wanted to upgrade. I say I wanted to upgrade because this car is green, favorite color is green, which is why our channel's, what was that? Our channel's purple. What did I just hit? I could totally cut this window down so I could just see, but is that trash? Yep. A little cup of something. Peel out. But yeah, I could go into in-depth. I also added, let's see, can you see it from here? Oh yeah, see that little switch right there? That is for the underglow. I added green LED strips that face down and runs on a 9-volt battery, so it's not impacting the car's performance at all. I wonder if I can go this way. I feel like we're getting further away. I'm probably going to lose signal behind this metal fence, but it's worth a shot. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Still got signal. A little bumpy, but you can handle bumps, get back on the road, and gas it. But yeah, there's all sorts of mods we've done to this car already, and so it would for sure be something to keep looking into, especially since 3D printing is integrated itself very nicely into our hobby. So look how much space we have. Let me know if there's other stuff I should add. Heck, if there's a GPS that shows my speed, that'd be really cool. Or just something that I could use as a sort of heads-up display, that would be cool. But don't worry, we are still going to be doing plane content, probably quite a bit. Why am I slipping? I wanted to get a cool shot at the end. Hang on. There. And that's the fully removable head tracking system version 3. From soggy TPU disasters to a sleek modular design, it's finally something I can mount anywhere and actually trust to stay together. It's fast, flexible, and it just works. If you like projects that miss chaos and curiosity, make sure to hit that like button or just build something weird this week. Thanks for watching. This has been Inverted Aviators RC, and see you next time.